Hey, there you are.
Hey!
Another week of Talk Fort Dodge with Todd and Jeremiah here at, where are we at?
Shiny Top.
Shiny Top.
Shiny Top Brewing, Fort Dodge, Iowa, 50501.
We were going to have Nate on this morning, and he thought I said 10:30, not 10 o'clock. So he didn't make it in time, so here we are.
I must be a lot taller than you.
You are. I'm hunkering down so you can see me living.
Now I'm like a cartoon character.
You got a slouch.
Okay, so it's a show about nothing, so this is like a Seinfeld episode.
It's like a Seinfeld. Yeah, I'm talking about our favorite Seinfeld episode.
And go fly in the door and just...
You gonna be Kramer?
Yeah.
You'd make a good Kramer.
My father-in-law was in a couple months ago, and we couldn't find anything on late at night, so we just turned on Seinfeld. It was his favorite show. Okay, so things going on in Fort Dodge. We do have state softball coming this week.
State softball is definitely coming up.
All the hotels are full.
The hotels are full because Coke Nitrogen has a shutdown, and there's a ton of contractors in town. So, anybody wants to rent out a bedroom or something, you could probably make a little extra cash by having a construction guy stay in there. A lot.
Get some Airbnbs going.
There you go. But don't do it too fast because in September they'll all be gone, and it'll be a waste of an Airbnb. See how that works? You don't want to overdo something. Build for a short-term market.
Yep. Don't want to do that at all.
No, I wouldn't. I had an Airbnb once, you know that?
Yeah.
We had it above Shiny Top. And an Airbnb is like having your own hotel room. We washed more sheets, and I had somebody steal all the toilet paper. We had a whole fake of toilet paper in there. They took all the toilet paper with them when they were there. They were there for 3 days. And took all the toilet paper with it, all the paper towels, and all the dish soap. Now I know when I go to a VRBO or an Airbnb, why there's only 2 rolls of toilet paper there. Because people will take everything sitting around. They'll take it all.
That's so weird.
And then she gave me a bad review because she had to walk upstairs, and there was big letters on it that said, "This is on the 3rd floor of an old building, no elevator." And she still filled out the review that she had to walk up 3 flights of stairs.
But she got a lot of toilet paper.
She did get a lot of toilet and paper towels and all that stuff. So yeah, it was something. I won't do an Airbnb again.
No?
It was not a good experience. Would not recommend.
Okay.
But some people like that stuff.
Well, there's your note for the day.
Note
and,
for the day.
And maybe it is for you. But just like every other job. Like some jobs are for people, and then they're not for people.
Like I'm a terrible realtor, and he's a great one. I mean, if you really think about that. Yeah.
Nurse. Nurse is a great job.
Oh, yeah. But you have to have the right personality for it, and I can't do it.
No, like cleaning up after people, and bathing people. Not me.
No. You don't even bathe, do you? See?
Just jump in the lake.
Yeah. Rinse off every once in a while.
Yep.
That's how we work.
That's how we work.
What else is going on? So, Downtown Country Jams, Big and Rich, which in fact, who sing my favorite karaoke song, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, is my go-to karaoke.
Yeah, he sings
terrible
that?
at it, yeah, but Joyce hates it when I sing it.
So he's going to be in Fort Dodge?
Yeah, Big and Rich is going to be at Downtown Country Jam this year.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Do you know the date on that?
No. I always sponsored it.
It's coming up.
Shiny Top will be on the tickets. I think Kesterson Realty might too. We'll have to look.
I'm just looking at the messenger real quick. Gosh, there's been like a lot of house fires lately.
Yeah.
I hear about a lot of them.
Did you see the 2 that the city owned? They got burnt down on the new project out by the labs.
Okay.
So the 2 abandoned houses the city bought to put that new road in. They're redoing that road by the labs, and somebody burnt those 2 down.
Oh boy.
A homeless person burnt one down here up the street. There were a bunch of homeless people living in there, and they ended up burning the house down. So.
Oh boy.
All of these are abandoned houses that are being. There are not a lot of them that are lived in.
It's good.
What else? Anything good? Oh, a teriyaki madness. I was lucky enough yesterday to get an invite to Teriyaki Madness for the day opening before preview.
Yeah.
And it is really, 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 really good.
Okay.
I was thoroughly impressed. I will put a disclaimer out there that today being their first day open, It's going to be a madhouse. So please don't use this week to the next month's experience as the overall experience of Teriyaki Madness.
You need to know that every restaurant that opens right away and you get in there in the first week and you're not happy about the service or the food or something, they are working the kinks out. So don't base your entire opinion and start slamming on Facebook and wherever.
Well,
else
you're trying to
just
train an
because-
audience. So what I noticed is we went in there and okay, I want they have a spicy chicken bowl. So I want the spicy chicken, and then they asked me what size they wanted. Then they asked me if I want rice, and then they asked me if I wanted vegetables, and then they asked
And
me.
the truth is, you don't know those answers yet.
No, I haven't been trained to do any of that stuff, and they're trying to get it all out and ask all these questions. So the ordering process takes a little bit still until we're trained and their staff are trained. It just turns into a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah. So every restaurant, you always gotta just give them a minute.
Give them a minute, let it go.
You know? So I'm excited to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And since we're at Shiny Top, I always think of live music.
Yeah.
And we got Denim Fest coming up the end of August. It should be a lot of fun. It's I don't know. Joe's turned into a pretty good friend of mine. I think we're going to build a stage. We haven't decided yet, but I called Joe the other day to ask him how you build a stage. So he gave me a whole diagram, and we were on the phone for an hour. But he,
Did he give you a contractor's name?
yeah, he's a contractor. I'm going to build it myself. He's scared. You want to come over next weekend? You want to build a stage?
No. No. I'll just send you a hammer and some nails.
And we're going to screw it together, so that'll be a waste of a hammer and nails. No, always a fun project, always stuff going on. Road construction in front of the high school seems to be a mess.
Yep.
Slower than they wanted.
Gosh, 10th Avenue North, you don't realize how busy and important it is until it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it'll be very nice when it's all done.
I go the wrong way because I live
And
up North 29th, so I can't go to the office like I always would by the high school now. So I always forget, and then I have to drive by Walmart or Fort Frenzy, or I gotta go back down through Elmhurst and do all this crazy stuff. Like every time I go that direction, I go the wrong way.
I know. I had a showing in Knollcrest yesterday, and I'm like, how the heck do I get there?
Yeah.
And then the fiber optics.
Oh yeah, Fort Dodge Fiber.
So that's important. That's the hot topic.
Oh yeah, Rotaries at Shiny Top on Mondays. If anybody ever wants to be a Rotarian, it's actually a little bit of fun. But this week, Fort Dodge Fiber was there, and they talked about how they're going to start downtown because that's where the base is, and then they've got their 5 areas to go around. But they're going to do gigabit internet for $100 a month. That is unbelievable. So get signed up. And if you sign up during the initial construction phase, they run it to your house. Let's say you come back in 2 years and say, you know what, we decided we want Fort Dodge Fiber. It's going to cost more because they have to bring a boring machine out to your house, bore it into the house, and do all this other stuff.
So even if you don't want it, you should sign up.
You should,
because that's what I just learned.
We should have
too,
Nick on.
'cause he's gonna have like 200 people, or I mean, they're gonna have tons of people, like Todd just said, working on it,
Should we have
and
Nick
they
on
would
next
like
week?
to do it. Absolutely, if
I'll
you'd like to do it.
We'll have Fort Dodge Fiber on next week. I'll give them a call. Hopefully they can do it. That'd be fun to talk about because it really is cool how they're putting that all together and making it work. So it'll be kind of fun.
Yes. And then Iowa State football is gonna be great.
Go Cyclones! Oh yeah, you're getting different. You get season tickets, right? But you're moving because they.
Well, we have 2 and 2,
Okay.
but we can't leave the Hawkeyes out. I saw a really cool.
They're gonna be good this year too.
I heard a lineman
Mhm.
pulled over and helped some lady with her tire on
Nice.
his way to football practice, and
Did he have to run
changed
laps
it.
because he was late?
He changed it in like 3 minutes or something.
Really?
And they're like, who are you? She's like, I played football for the Hawkeyes. And she's like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even a fan, and now I like you.
Now I like the Hawkeyes.
So, see what some of those players can do and just turn someone's attitude and,
Turn someone's perceptions just by doing a good thing, paying it forward.
you know. So that's so cool.
It is.
That is cool.
All
Well,
right.
we have Iowa Central here, so we have to be Triton
Yeah.
fans. And Iowa
Should have
Central is
Jesse on again.
awesome in all sports, I think.
They are. They're really rugby team. I don't know. I've never watched a rugby game, but I guess the rugby team at Iowa Central is top notch, nationwide top notch.
We should go to a rugby game.
We should do that. We'll do it.
That'd be fun.
We got Fort Dodge Fiber. We'll have Ulrich back on because that was fun. Dr. Ulrich was But last time he worked for the school system, and a week later he went to the college. So we'll have him on as the college president instead.
And I've heard nothing but great things that he's doing out there.
Yep.
And because Iowa Central is such a good, thriving business for Fort Dodge in so many ways. So yeah, we should have him on so he can explain things better than I can.
Most definitely.
I don't know how we got switched over to that. Oh, because of sports.
This is sports.
So the show about nothing continues to go on about nothing.
I might just start calling it that every week. And the show about nothing, and then like dash Fort Dodge Fiber. The show
Yeah.
about nothing. And then if we have nothing like today, it'll just be the show about nothing.
More live music and more fiber.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Maybe.
Todd can't hit the finish button.